Well, welcome back to the channel. You joined me out on the boat again today. I've got my daughter with me. She wanted to come out for the day, so we're going to head out. We're going to see if we can get into some fish. I've no idea what we're going to catch yet. She's not caught anything off the boat before, so this is going to be just a short session trying to get her a few fish. Obviously I'll be fishing as well. We're going to head out to the ledge, see if the birds are working, maybe try and catch some bass. If they're not there, then possibly go and have a look for some mackerel. Just a bit of easy fun fishing today really. I've not brought any bait with me whatsoever. It is literally lures today. So let's see if we can get into some fish. We've only got a short window. We've got some bad weather coming in about 11 o'clock today. It's now, what is it, 6 o'clock. So we've got about 4 or 5 hours, probably about 4 hours before I need to be heading in. And also the tide's going to be dropping off as well, so I need to be watching for that. So let's see if we can catch some fish. Well guys, I'm astonished. We've come out and we've seen the biggest shoal of seagulls I have ever seen. And we're straight into mackerel. Like, the sounder is just alive. It's the most I've ever seen since I've been coming out here. My daughter is absolutely hauling mackerel to the point I can't even fish, as you can see. So it looks like I'm just a skivvy today. All I'm doing is just helping her catch fish. I'm just going to see if there is a few bass around here, because it does look like there's some bigger fish here as well. So I've got the slow jigging rod out and I'm trying to catch some bass and stuff. But I have just had a scad. We'll keep him for bait as well. The sounder is absolutely alive. Let me I'll get a video of it on my phone. This is what I'm seeing below the boat. And it is just absolutely alive with fish. So you can see we're actually moving off the shoal a little bit. And literally those birds go as far around as I can see them. Both ways. Absolutely incredible. Crazy mackerel. They're great fun on these light jigging rods. Come here. You're cheating. You're using multiple hooks. I've only got one. So there's that many fish here. I can't do any fishing because she just keeps catching them. Ah, you lost that one. The mackerel here is just incredible. There's bass here as well. Tessa just had a bass actually, but she lost it right at the edge of the boat on the feathers. No, not before that one, that was a bass. So yeah, there's fish here. I'm trying to do a little bit of fishing when I can. I'm more interested in the bass on the lures really. There's a little bit of weed about, nothing too much. Bass jumping around the boat now. So I've had to switch the lures around a bit. Found a bass, small one first. They're literally jumping all around the boat, so I'm going to get back in again. There's a lot of small ones about. Yeah, straight in again. That's, oh no. Lost it. That felt like a better fish actually. But they always are the ones you lose, aren't they? Try that again. The bass are going absolutely crazy around the edge of the boat now. In fact, I think, I've just hooked one winding in to change my lure. It's only a little tiny thing, but I've hit of it. It's a mackerel. He's just taken my Skerry's Pro. So that fish was dispatched. Obviously I won't show that on camera, because I know a lot of people don't like that sort of thing. I'm going to put a top water lure on. Let's see if we can get one on that, because they are literally smashing the surface at the moment. So I've got a chappie on. Let's give that a go. This would be good if I can get one on this. I don't think it's particularly big, but there's so many fish here, it's ridiculous. I nearly didn't come today. I mean, this is an average sort of bass that we're picking up around here at the moment. Like that. They're not big enough to keep, certainly not big enough to eat. So we're getting back. Just give me 5 minutes, Tessa, because I want to try and catch this big bass. You can try that side if you want, yeah. A lot of the smaller bass seem to be up for near the surface, so what's up? Big mackerel. So I'm doing a bit of a retrieve, a bit deeper down. I've got the white Skerry's Pro on at the moment. See if we can pick up a bigger one. Oh, we're in. That feels a bit better. Yeah. Feels a bit of a better fish, this one. I don't know, he's coming towards me now. No, it's not that big. I thought it was bigger than that. He's giving a good account of himself because he was so far away. Oh. It's probably the biggest one so far, but he's still not big enough. Yeah, it's definitely the biggest fish I've had so far today. So he's 39 centimetres, that one. So it's not big enough to take home. So we'll get him back. And let's go again. So the tide has actually just turned, so we are drifting the opposite way now. So I'm gonna have to rethink my drifts in a moment, because we were drifting back in towards Muddyford, and now we're going the opposite way, it seems. That was a little knock then. I seem to want it a bit slower than normal today. Well, we're catching plenty of fish, but none of them are quite big enough. Turn that down for you. Apologies. Another little bass. You can go back. Yeah, there's fish everywhere here. Ridiculous. They're just, the bass are just exploding on the surface. Yeah, only another small one, I'm afraid. Another small bass. There's plenty of these about. Trying to get the bigger ones, that's the thing. Another little one. I did have some feathers on the top of that. I've taken them off now. I'm just going to fish a little tiny Skerry's Pro. Get a bit more distance on it as well. They don't seem to want the bigger ones at the minute. There's a lot of fish here. In fact, look at that. We're down. We're in 33 foot of water here. So let's try a bit deeper down. May put a bigger one on again actually. It's a bit deeper here. Yeah, I've got another one on. What's this? This feels a bit like a mackerel actually. Yep. Oh, no, lost him. That's enough. Stop there. That's a horse mackerel. Lift him in. Up, up, up. Watch the side of the boat, please. My daughter's just deciding she's going to destroy my boat today. Literally bouncing the lead off the side. It came off. So not only did you take a big chip out of my gel coat on my boat, you lost the fish. Right, go again then. So I'm into bass. This feels like a bit of a better fish, this one. Yeah, it's a much better fish. I'm saying much better fish. He's bigger, but he's not that big. He definitely fought well, I'll give him that. That's a nice one. Bit chunkier. That's what it is. Bit like me. There we go. That's a better one. Much nicer fish. Let's see how big he is. So he is 44 centimetres, that one. That'll do. So then fish, in theory I could keep that one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let him go. Let's see if we can catch a bigger one. So after messing around with some lures, I've finally realised what they want. Another little bass there. You can go back after these little tiny eels in like the standard colour. I've tried every other lure I had. It was obvious they're feeding on sand eels anyway, but I tried every other colour apart from the natural colour. It was a bit silly really. Another little bass. There's loads of them, absolutely tons of them this sort of size. Little tiny bass, there's literally hundreds of them this sort of size. I am trying to get a video of them, and they're chasing it right up against the side of the boat. So I've picked up the feather rod because I was seeing a lot of fish below us. Oh no, I've got one backwards and one forwards. I don't know how we managed to do that. There we go. Well, it's got pretty ropey out here, to be fair. It's pretty sloppy. It's bouncing us around all over the place. My daughter's not feeling too great. She hasn't got the sea legs yet, so we're heading back into the harbour. And what am I doing? I'm doing 9 knots, and it's pretty rough, to be fair. I don't know whether the camera shows that, but that wind's definitely picking up, and it's definitely going to build going on through the morning. It wasn't forecast this early, but it seems to have arrived. So let's head in, maybe see if we can catch a couple of mullet or something like that in the harbour, and then we'll call it a day. So all in all, we had a good bit of fun. One decent bass, and plenty of scad and mackerel, so it was nice to get her out, get her catching a few fish. She's enjoyed herself, so let's see if we can get in and catch a mullet. If not, then it's been good anyway. So I've headed back into the harbour. Pretty windy in here, to be fair. It's blowing the boat about all over the place. Second cast, I had a bite and missed it, and I think I've just got a little tiny bass again. I seem to like catching these in the harbour. Yeah, well no, it's a little tiny mullet. It's a small one. Oh, that's good. There we go. Tiny little mullet, look. Get him straight back. Oh, straight in again. There seems to be a lot of small fish over here. It's a lovely rod, this is. Is it 3 to 15 grams? I've got that paired up with a Shimano 2500 Stradic. It's really lovely to play fish on, even these small mullet. Really put a bend in it. Another little mullet. A little bit bigger, that one. They're getting bigger. There we go. So unfortunately that's the end of the video for today. It was only a short one. Unfortunately the weather's put a stop to it. So we've got lots of rain, a bit of wind coming in. So I'm gonna make my way home. I've just stopped off at the one and only Christchurch Angling. I'm literally just parked outside there now, so gonna nip in there, grab a couple of bits ready for next time, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.